Started to leave. I'm all packed up, have my backpack on, but I remembered that I didn't show you inside of the shelter. So there are still people upstairs, so I won't show you that, but there's the outside area. So one area is here to the left. Apparently, most of the people went inside last night because it was very windy, but what a view. And then this ladder here that just goes up, and it's your basic loft. It's your basic loft. And then straight through is the privy in the back. But there's really nothing to show up there. It's just, there are the slats. It's probably very windy and cold up there, but in any case, just your basic flat flooring for shelter. But I'm on my way now, heading back to Roan, where I was the other day. So I have a resupply box at Mountain Harbor Hostel, and I'll pick that up and then continue straight to Damascus. I want to calculate the miles, if I can do it and carry all that food. If it's not going to be more than 5 days, then I'll probably just go straight through without stopping. And happy trails. See you. I'll probably see you at the next water source, right? That's where I always see you. Yeah, so I will calculate tonight. I think it's going to be 5 days total, and I can do that without stopping. That's my goal, but we'll see. Stay tuned. I forgot to mention the coyotes last night. I got a little bit of audio, as best as I could, so I'll plug it in here so you can hear it. They sounded really close, but honestly, they were probably way off in the valley, and it echoed. I don't know, but it was really beautiful to hear. Woohoo, it's windy today. Hopefully I'm just going up to that. That might be the very top, and I can start descending. Get out of this wind and the fog. Get out of this wind and the fog. I can see it blowing the fog right across the trail. It is. So I just finished. I think that should be it, and I can get down and tuck below the trees and get warm. Oh, my lips are frozen. It's so cool. I'm just standing here watching the wind kind of wash it away. It looks like packed snow instead of just the fluffy cotton candy. it's so defined. It looks like I should just grab some skis and ski if I could ski. I can't. This is one of my favorite things about hiking on the AT, where I'm standing on a ball in the whipping wind, looking down at a snow-packed cloud, it seems, and then 10 feet later, I'm entering this quiet, the wind just dies as soon as I step into the trees. What kind of trees are these? Can somebody tell me? What have we got here? Yeah, it's as if the wind just went away, and now I'm walking through this forest. And in 10 more minutes, who knows what I'll see. The sun has come out, so hopefully it will warm up just a little bit. Actually, the temperature doesn't need to get warmer. I just need the wind to be calm like it is now. Oh, it's so beautiful. I do wish you could all be here. We have to get smell-o-vision. Smell the fresh air. And 5 minutes later, I step back out and I'm here. A rock garden? This is the windiest since I started this hike. I know I'm stating that for the 100th time, but honestly the wind almost takes the camera right out of my hand. Oh. Alright, I'll read that later. Alright, I'll read that later. That, holy moly. That was what my new friend Lucky Penny would call type 2 fun. Look at the wind was coming from this way. Look at my hair. It's all blown. Oh my gosh. So that must have been, I'll have to check. He describes that there's 4 types of fun. There's type 1, which is fun to do and fun to remember. Type 2 is not fun to do, but fun to remember. Type 3 is fun to do and not fun to remember. And type 4 is not fun to do and not fun to remember. Something like that. But I've never experienced that. And it's one of those things that now that I'm out of the wind and in among trees, below tree level, that was a wild ride and I'm glad for it. But I couldn't wait to get off that ball. Holy moly, the wind was so strong. It was blowing, because my hair's all blowing that way. it would take my trekking pole and blow it off to the side. And at first it was fun and I laughed a little bit like, oh, this is wild. But then it started blowing my body and it was hard to keep my balance and my trekking pole would, you know, go sideways. So yeah, glad for it, but I am glad to be out of it. I'm gonna look back at the map and make sure I don't have any more of that today. So I just ducked down out of it and I'm among the trees, so that's cool. I'm gonna have a quick snack and keep walking. That was fun. That was kind of fun in a twisted way. Man, wind is fierce. Wind is it's strong. All I can think is, how am I going to manage Mount Washington or up in the White Mountains? Oh, that's going to be a trip. I go from that windy, flat bald where there was nothing to look at, and I've got this beautiful green, rocky trail that's alive. All within 10 minutes. I feel like I'm making a little bit of headway. I've been straddling the border between North Carolina and Tennessee for so long that I'm officially leaving North Carolina. I have just a little bit more in Tennessee and I'll cross the border into Virginia, so I can cross off 2 more states off the list. Getting somewhere. This is the part that's not so fun. It kind of scares me, especially coming out of the woods. Cars coming by at 50 miles an hour scare me. I'm heading to Mountain Harbor, pick up my resupply, spend the night, and get back into the woods in the morning. My goal is bright and early. So I'm gonna look at the AWOL guide. They have a treehouse you can rent. How sweet. That'd be fun. Look at that, the treehouse is right over a creek. Very nice. The sound of that would lull me to sleep. But I've reserved a bunk. Just a bunk. Good enough for me. So I've just come up to the end of the trail. Got laundry here. I'll do that in a few minutes. There's a food truck. The main house up there. Not sure if hikers stay there, or if that's where the owners live, or I know they serve an awesome breakfast. General store and check in, and then the hostel part there, which I'll go in just a second. Wanda, you have some splaining to do. I just went into the general store, into the office to check in and pay for my bunk, but they said that somebody named Wanda came in yesterday and paid for it. You're a brat, a wonderful, generous, amazing brat. It was fun to meet you yesterday and to hike a few minutes with you, and holy moly, thank you for paying for my bunk. below in that building is the hostel, where there's bunks and a general store and a hangout area. And then up here in the main house, where we have the most amazing gourmet all-you-can-eat breakfast spread. It's like walking into grandma's house and being totally spoiled for like a Christmas brunch or something. So this was set up beautifully with china. And here's the woman of the hour.
You're going to 293. Come on down to the parking lot.
So she's making a call for the slack pack. There's the woman of the hour. Can you introduce yourself? What's your name?
Mary Hill.
And you run this place. You own this?
Well, I own this place.
Yes.
My son is running it, and he's doing a good job.
Good job? No. He's doing a great job. I've been in a lot of hostels between last year and this year. This is the best one as far as a good night's sleep, as far as cleanliness, as amenities, and I can't even talk about the food. I'm too full.
We've been doing it a long time.
It's amazing.
17 years next month.
Really?
My husband passed away 3 years ago.
I'm sorry.
And my son came on board then, and I hope I can keep Mountain Harbor going on for a lot of years.
Oh, I hope so too, for all the future hikers coming up the trail. Mountain Harbor. What's the, this is Roan, Tennessee.
Roan Mountain.
Roan Mountain, Tennessee. Yes. And it's what, like an eighth of a mile off the trail?
3/10 of a mile,
Perfect,
actually.
yeah.
And, we're a mile to the North Carolina state line.
Amazing.
So coming down from Carver's, you're in North Carolina, in Tennessee, you just jog back and forth along the trail.
Yeah, but we passed that goodbye North Carolina sign, and
Yeah.
next is Virginia.
And we're like 71 miles before you get to Damascus.
Yes, yes.
And everybody looks forward to that.
Yes, it's a milestone. But thank you so much. Thank you.
And I'm glad you enjoyed your stay with us.
Oh, beyond. Thank you. Yeah, so it's really just like being home.